Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire. Middlesbrough, very busy. Yeah, our train we were riding at the end of the last episode will be heading this way. However, we'll be leaving. We don't have to hyper concentrate on Middlesbrough and the north shore and on the northeast any longer. Instead, we've got some holes to fill over near Peterborough, Cambridge, Norwich, Nottingham and Northampton. Yeah, all of those need linking up. We don't actually supply any base product to any of that area at all. And we need those cities growing because that's money in our pocket. And we just bought a grain farm near Derry. So if we do get to go over to Ireland, we have some businesses over there. But yeah, state of play. I've let it play because we need some money for our building. What we've got to do is buy out Don. Don's all up in our business. And by 1845, we obviously want to do that much sooner. So, we have cities growing around us. We have left ourselves in a nice place in the north though, haven't we? A lot of growth going on. Even Liverpool making a late growth spurt there. Manchester, yeah, Manchester, we would like to do this, but 1.5 million is a lot to spend on a single upgrade, but I'm going to do it anyway because I just noticed our money is flying up. The rest of our money, we'll see we've got this gap here. We're not doing anything in this area with Cambridge's second station is just left in the wilderness. Peterborough's second station isn't even connected yet. So let's address that. At least stations are fairly cheap. And when we need to put our trains on, that's going to be cheaper as well. As we saw to that task, didn't we? With the steel to Newcastle, which made our trains cheaper from this point forward. So there we go. Peterborough's got its station in. Now, what are we doing with this warehouse in Peterborough? What do you currently store? Just fish and grain. What can you store? Wood is another one. We've got it over here and over by the coast, but there's not much going on for Nottingham. Oh no, Nottingham has access. It's like Northampton, Birmingham, Oxford. Do you have wood anywhere near? See, they don't. They don't at all. Right, we've got a bit of money in the bank. Yeah, it's right down. Yeah, right down on the south coast. Goodness me. Right then. So you're going to store wood. I feel like that would be beneficial. Get you in there. That's another thing you're storing. Random breakdowns, nothing we can do about. Let's check on the share prices, shall we? That won't tell you. How are we doing? Doc's okay now. He's calmed down a little bit. Don's still okay. I don't want to spend any money on shares today. We need this growth going, don't we? But this is going to be an awkward situation to get across here. It's looking like a maintenance station here, isn't it? That we can swing round into both directions. And yes. One of these tracks can bypass, I guess, and get up into the East Coast Main Line that way. I guess one up here wouldn't be too bad. We can go in to it with a terminus. We're going to put a new terminus in there. And then we can branch out to the other maintenance station. Depends how it sits on here. And that we miss that. Yes, that will get us to about everywhere there, won't it? That will go in to there. Okay, I think we've got it, guys. This is just going to be a straight run, but not with that station. We're going to have us another expensive terminus in here. Terminus full on. There is no small. Get that angled. Something like that gives us a bit of room to build in there. Then we'll get everything growing around here, which is going to be more deliveries for us. I like that. That curve is lovely. And it's going to be a 4-track curve as well. Now, while we're building, time isn't progressing. So that's the beauty of that. I do like that. Now, this definitely has to come into here, doesn't it? One into the warehouse. Oh, it sits kind of nice. I'm surprised. Do we have a way into the warehouse from Cambridge already? Yes, down that way. So we don't need to get into the warehouse. We also have a way into Norwich from Cambridge. So we can block all of that off. And instead, this is going to be heading across to this maintenance station. Is that a big bridge? I mean, we can afford it. It depends what it does for our grade. It's not a case of affording it, is it, though? We need to be saving a bit of money. The fact that the grade's not... Is it that nice? It's not that great, is it? If we... Yeah, we could probably make that a little tidier. I feel like a massive bridge blocks off your ability to branch out to places. This one, then. If we find a nice 2% is kind of lovely. And then we just join in with the existing one. Oh, we can't though, can we? Because we've got to separate again for that bridge there. So we'll spin you out and then we'll get this and we'll take it up to a nice-ish grade, hopefully. We don't want to snap to that other track. Oh, don't snap to it. Don't do it. I guess we've got to run sort of parallel then, haven't we? Yeah, we've got no choice here because of all the bridges. Does that bridge matter? Don't think it does it? 4%. Can we get that better? 2. It's a bit rough. I think it's just the way we go over this river, isn't it? 1, 2. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? What would that do? Oh, yeah, that is... We need that in there, don't we? Lay of the land we've got to build around. Now, this doesn't give us a way into Norwich, does it, from Peterborough? No, we'd have to go through the warehouse, which I don't like. Although we can have a bypass track, I guess, as well. Could we get into there? Well, given how we separate here, we might be able to head across just there. Yeah, it's there's a bit of a grade difference, unfortunately. But if we can get it in, it doesn't matter, does it? Can you go in there? I don't think this is going to like it because of the grade is the problem we've got there. Which is a shame. So if we give ourselves more room... This gives us way more room now, doesn't it? In fact, we can probably come out from there and get in up here somewhere. Yeah, I think we can. Oh, it's a... Oh, yes, there's a bridge there would be certainly interesting if we can make it work. We can. Do I like it? I'm not sure at the moment. I think it would sort out that grade issue, though. Oh, yeah, 1% grade. There we go. That might be able to give us our junction if we can slide it. Oh, it's beautiful. That means we can head into Peterborough, whichever way we like. If that's... Oh, that's kind of nice. Yeah, we can go that way in. I mean, we can go the other way in as well. But it's all plans, isn't it? This is going to go round into there. So now we have a connection into this warehouse from Norwich as well. And Peterborough can access it via that line. Then this one. What does that one want to do? This could possibly continue up, couldn't it? Yeah, I sort of like that. If we head up and over, we don't need to go that high. We can have a bit of a cutting down there through his field. And then we come back into the East Coast main line up there. Because that was kind of tidy, wasn't it? Apart from his fields, of course. We do have a direct line, though, from this track. We could head into Cambridge. And maybe into the warehouse. A way into the warehouse, at the very least. It could either reverse... Well, actually, it can already get there that way, can't it? So we just need to get one into Cambridge and then one up into this track. Direct to the warehouse. So that can slide down there. I would like to do something with these two. So, which track would that be? It'd probably be these two. This one's going to go straight across then. It won't be pleasant because of how we've got to get across the river there. But you're going into that. Oh, we ran out of money, guys. I mean, it is going to be a little bit about a waiting game while we get our money together. We could signal up, though. Let's do that. We'll get you signalled up. There we go. We've got room for a nice 4-wide supply tower in there as well. And we'll have to figure out where our supply towers are going. Some of them more obvious than others, such as that one just there. And I guess that one will fit nicely into there. I do like to give them plenty of options, don't I, with supply towers. We're going to leave that track for now because that's going to get a connection from... Is it going to get a connection from Peterborough? No, it can go into here, possibly, but we've got that supply tower. Well, then we can move that supply tower, can't we? Let's get some money together. I would like to get us connected to Cambridge there. I mean, Cambridge is just rough at the moment. I mean, well, Cambridge isn't rough, but the route there is awful. Can we get that? Is it this? It might be that. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. It's that bit up there. The way the station sits. Because the rest of it's kind of nice. Yeah, that does give us a way to junctionify it a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing with this one. I'm going to leave it open for now. It might be a direct line into the East Coast main line, which would mean it'd have to come in up here. They have one on that side. Or perhaps whatever's going on here, we might need to make use of it. For now, we just need to get a train running, and this is perfect for it, isn't it? Yeah, we've got this other station that's free as well for some freight. We'll figure it out. They don't need any salt yet. We are going to have to get you some maintenance buildings on, which are going to cost us some money. But our money is going up while we do this, so we'll construct them everywhere we don't have one. Look how quickly that's going up. That's beautiful. Does this warehouse have one? It does. We've got 2 stars to spend. 2 points of research. We've got reduces locomotive. This is the maintenance one, isn't it? Yeah, both of these are maintenance. Reduces the cost of train personnel. Not a bad one either. Ticket prices is all about the money. There's something up here I wouldn't mind. Factories. Yes, that's a biggie, isn't it? We're getting a lot of factories. I feel like that might pay us off a little bit. Or quite a lot of it. 10% increased profits. I would also like to get to recruit these. Is this the one? Yeah, increase the number of applications from bandits, saboteurs, and spy. Well, actually, that's no longer useful, is it? We want the analyst, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, look at there's another factory one. Okay, stop getting distracted. I'm gonna check on the rest of our stuff. They're 139,000 Beatrix. Yeah, we're gonna check on how many we got to learn. Still a few, plenty to go. Yeah, so it's still viable. Taking that. I like what we're doing here. We're getting a lot more access from different points of the map, aren't we? Yeah, and we're getting access to the warehouse now as well, which is lovely. To Norwich, and it should be Cambridge soon as well. This one's going to make it easier for us to get to Norwich. That connection there, because we can scoot up that way and go straight down that bypass line. I am going to set this one up because re-signalling isn't really an issue, is it? No. And we'll put a supply tower in there, make sure you've got one. We don't technically need one here, but I'm going to stick one in. We will definitely need one in here, won't we? So we might as well put one parallel. We've got one Do we have one down? We don't have one down that stretch. So we'll stick one in before the bridge up that end. We do have one up there heading into the pig farm. We don't have one here. That might be worthwhile. And we've got one there. Right. Network expansion is almost complete, isn't it? How do we get around into there tidally? We could have gone that way, but I prefer to go this way. I don't think any of this needs to head anywhere but that direction. Well, if we did it with this one... No, I don't like cutting us off there. We could have a connection into this maintenance station from this side, because that's from Peterborough. There we go. There we go. It gives us more access. Yeah, as long as we can fit this in somewhere nice, which might be where that maintenance station is. Can we sit you? Tidily. Well, I mean, we could run up next to it, couldn't we? And slide in. And then this branches out that way. I sort of like it. I don't like that at all. I mean, it might be required. No. I'd prefer the embankments, wouldn't you? Yeah, this might work. That's kind of nice. 3% at this stage of the game is kind of lovely. I know you wanted me to do that. Okay, if you're going to do it tidily, I'm taking it. Because then all we got to do is connect up into here. If it wasn't going to be tidy, I probably wouldn't have done it. Given it is tidy, and that was a pleasantish grade. I think we're on to a winner there. Yes. We go to Norwich that way. We don't need to get to Norwich from this side of Cambridge. Only the other side. So I think we're good. This also gives us access to that middle bit should we need it. And then this station can act as a junction if necessary to get down into there. There's a lot going on that. But yes, it would give us access into this maintenance station, which does quite a lot for us, including reversing. This needs a shortcut across, doesn't it? So we can use the... Well, we need to use... We do need to get across there, or do we? No, we could go this way. We could go through the warehouse, or we could branch out early, this side. I've got a plan. Whether this works is debatable, but if we... Oh, if we... Get on there. If we branch out early, we should be able to sit in there quite nicely. And that is essentially a bypass track from the wet. Oh, come on. Really? Am I too close to that junction? I bet I am. Yeah, it's nothing to do... I think I'm just too close to the junction. The rest of it's fine. So we'll just find a tidier way in there. It's there. Yes, I was. I was way too close to the junction. Good. Well, not good, but... Oh, now you won't connect nicely? Come on. Why would you connect that way instead? Oh, dear. Guys, help. Go there. No, you're not going to do it, are you? Okay, which side is that? I've got a way to fix it. This can go up to... Oh, you're not connecting? Yeah, well, you missed it, that's why. By like a mile. Get you in there. Let's find a place. Oh, it's beautiful. Take it. I think we're far enough away from the junction now. Yes, we are. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, we're going to have to re-signal this quite a bit. Because it's a lot different now, isn't it? Yeah. We could even head back that way. Or, well, Peterborough you can get to that end, can't you now? That's lovely. It also gives us access. Where's our... Yeah, from our wood and our fish and our apples, we can take wood and fish into this warehouse. From here, as long as we leave ourselves enough room over here, we should be able to get up to this point. And sliding like... Yeah, that. Yeah, this will have to go, though. Hopefully that doesn't snafu us too bad. 2% grade. I know, we've got a lot of junctions today. I like it though. You go there. You go there. We can have a supply tower in that section. We really can't have one there. There's not a lot of room. And I don't want our trains like refueling with their back ends out over a junction. Soon we'll start setting up some trains, but this is an important part of that, isn't it? Definitely. This is going to get used sooner rather than later. Yeah, we'll go supply tower. That takes us into the maintenance station first anyway. Then we get the option to go to the warehouse. Let's get you all signalled up then and get us some new trains running. Supply tower there. I am going to just put supply towers everywhere. And then they can't complain ever. If anyone breaks down. Oh, is that pricey? It is pricey. Can we flip our bonds while we're here? Take a look. How are the... Oh, look at his dock. Dock's going for it. I would like... Thank you for the refrigerator car. We might use stuff like the refrigerator car, to be fair. What do you want to store in here other than what you're storing? I wouldn't mind you storing cheese. We don't need any like wooden stuff over here because they can get it directly. Cambridge can get it from 2 places. There we go. That's another thing you're storing. Stoker. Yeah, all these people are going to get trains very shortly. It'll be interesting to see how much our trains are going to cost us now. Do we have connections everywhere? And you do not have a maintenance building, do you? You do. I can see it at the end there. You do. I don't know what this bit's for. I think we just left it, didn't we? There needs to be a little crossover here, doesn't there? We could reverse out of it, though. I don't like doing that. Yeah, that might be an option. No, that is grain. We don't need the grain. Do we need the apples? We've got this apple place here that's a little bit small, probably, these days. We're short on money, so we can't technically upgrade any of our network or our trains. We're better off, I think, expanding. I like the look of you. I mean, we lose a bit of what she's got already, Emily. But Jace makes someone else happy because our staff have been stolen, haven't they? So Jace would make... Oh, our building's cheaper. And given that we're on a bit of an expansion phase, I like it. There we go. So how much are a supply tower now? 24k. It's like it was made for me. You are wood? We need to get wood over there. There's a few places that do wood. Is there a nice way for you to get down? You can reverse on the East Coast main line. I mean, that is the closest. Even if we only have a train. Oh, what's going on here? New shooter patented. Oh, the Colt. There we go, for anyone who watches Supernatural. It's not the Colt, I don't think. Right, yeah. How much do you store? Plenty. We do have a bit of room. We can turn around in here. It wouldn't be terrible. And just take wood down there. I mean, at that point, you could just take it all the way. This is why I need a connection. A neat connection. Into Northampton for this warehouse. There just isn't one. Oh, yes, there is. Yeah, there is. We do have one now, don't we? That way. Yeah, we just branch off down here into that station. I guess we could branch off and join in down here as well. From the East Coast main line. We've got to start supplying fish. Apples. You need apples, do you? Well, you could take wood and apples direct from this place. Surely. Oh, wait. Oh, there's that place. Yes. We just don't have a connection here. I would prefer you not to go through the warehouse, but at this point, it might not be a bad idea. If we went in there, that would also be able to send stuff direct to Norwich. I don't think it's going to mess up the distance away from our supply tower there. Yeah, there's plenty of room, isn't there? So you're going that way. Love it. You just need to be after the junction, or before the junction, I should say. There was apparently enough room there. It's very deceiving. It's hard to tell how long a train is. This needs probably signalling now. Yeah, we've got all sorts of new stuff happening. Okay, should we get some services going? Somewhere. Peterborough. I'll tell you what, can we afford you now? A long way. Yes, let's get you with some apples from here, and eventually it will be potatoes. So you're going into Peterborough. And I prefer you to turn around. Well, how busy is... I don't like trains going through that warehouse. I think I'd prefer you to turn around, since this is sort of a rural line. We could maybe get across there, but it wouldn't be pretty. So after the preserve, go that way. Then after Peterborough, come back this way, and just avoid that. Just turn around in there. Not ideal. We might be able to somehow work it into there. I'll toy with that, possibly, later on. But for something that's just delivering direct, I think we're good. We're good. And if we wait until full, it shouldn't be very frequent. That's what I'm saying. Watch it all go pear-shaped. Engineer. Yes, less maintenance. And no, not you, because you make him grumpy. No security guards. We need more passenger services, apparently. Then this one is a nice easy one, isn't it? I guess we could have picked some more stuff up at the warehouse and gone through. Let's get you set up. We've got another train running. This is the easy bit. Just setting up a ton of services. The fun bit. There we go. Green arrow. I like it. You're getting full of fish. You've got some apples underway. That should see Peterborough growing. You've got milk. You can get some stuff from down here, can't you? Do you have a train? You do not. So you can go from there straight to Cambridge up there. Freight only. Look how quickly we're going now. Get you on. Freight only. And we've run out of engineers and stokers. So you've got plenty going. I think we have a fairly direct line now. We can reverse in here, can't we? It's not that busy. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I like it. Just so we can start delivering some stuff. Yeah, we just scoot up that way and then in. We could... Well, couldn't we branch? Yes, but we can do it after we've set up the line so it can at least head out there. You get going. There, look at all that fish you're taking. And after this bridge... Or just before the bridge, so it's just one messy junction down here. Can you scoot across there? I think you can. Are you going to take that? That's the question. If you do, yeah, that'll be fine. Get rid of that signal, because that could snafu everything. Those are fine. Which way are you going now? Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. I love doing that. Just... finding little crossovers for our trains. And we should start getting some wood delivered, at least from this one. We could take fish as well, can't we? Yeah, there we go. All the way up. And freight only. Wait until full, because why not? I mean, technically we could drop stuff back off at Peterborough on the way, but it'll probably be superfluous. And are you taking stuff? Yes, you are. These are going to need upgrading. But we do have the funds for them. Let's get them going. That one is probably going to need a couple of upgrades. This is where all of our money's going, by the way. Because we're expanding. And we're expanding fast. Let's check on the state of play for some of the ones I couldn't do earlier. You're doing fine. You are doing fine. This logging should be okay. What we're doing... Oh, guys. Yes, this needs a bit of a boost. In fact, we probably need a new station. Is that it? We're out of money. That didn't take long. This is all necessary, though, isn't it? We need to upgrade all of our industries, especially since we make more money on them now. Peterborough is growing. Thank you. That's all we needed. Well, you're going to get wood. You're going to get wood from here, and you're going to get apples from there. We can technically add wood and apples from there as well. Going to grab that millionth conductor. You've only got 3 grand. Right, now Cambridge should start growing. What does Norwich need? Probably everything. Do we have a train from Cambridge to Norwich? We don't. We can have a mixed service. No, we'll have passengers and mail only from Cambridge to Norwich. Get you going. That'll get rid of one of our one of our many conductors. Are you going to be friends with our stoker? I hope so. At least one of you. Well, I guess I'll take indifferent over miserable. And then we'll set up a train line from Norwich to Peterborough around the back there. And that can be automatic, as they do beef, and the other one does cider. There we go. And we'll set one up doing the reverse, because that's going to get quite busy quite quickly. Automatic, you should start taking some meat. And you can have conductors on, actually, because you're automatic, aren't you? Yeah, do you have a conductor on? You don't. Perfect. Hey, guys, I think we just got rid of all of our staff, did we? Hey, I'm brilliant. Just pat yourself on the background. Right, this is going to need a bit of a level up in preparation. That will need a level up in preparation. Headhunter. Who are we missing? We're missing, I can't remember what the other one is. Station Master. I would like a Station Master, please, before we leave. And then we'll see whether we get one when we come back. Beatrix. Oh, well, we will anyway, won't we? Station Master, go. But that's probably the one she stole from us. And then finally, we need a Cambridge to Peterborough service. Automatic, because you do cider. The other one does meat. Get you on there. And straight away, you've got loads of people on. Guys, we'll call it there. We're on the Peterborough to Norwich train, leaving Peterborough, which just grew, by the way. And if you look on the mini-map, we've got some industries to buy. They may buy that. That's rough, but I'll take it. I mean, it's not a simulator, is it? Yeah, but we've got to buy those industries before the AI does when we come back. This bit doesn't matter. Anything that happens during these outros. I wonder if we get our own Station Master back. That would be nice. But yeah, any of this, I save it before I do the cab ride. So I load it up before it happens. Just in case you're wondering how all that works. Otherwise I'll be panicking on every outro what's happening. It's also interesting to see sometimes how the RNG changes. So it's not seeded. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Again, a lot of fun, a lot of new services, a lot of new connections, and we're going to do even more when we come back. All to get more and more money so that we can flip our bonds and buy Don out. Guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.